How's it going, everyone? My name is Taylor Striker, and today this is the Mccree guide. So you want to play Mccree, eh? Mccree, you know, the most overpowered hero right now, if you're of course good at aiming. So just a disclaimer out there, Mccree takes a lot of aim and practice to master, but once you master him, he's super overpowered. And we'll explain why and how to play him in this video. So let's just jump straight into his attacks. His first attack is his primary fire, which is his Peacekeeper. It does 75 damage and has a really long range before it starts to have its damage fall out. Which the damage fall out isn't that bad. It's gonna fall out to 40. I mean, that's pretty bad, but it isn't as bad as some other hero. So yeah, his damage will fall to 40 once it is in a certain range. And you can also use his other secondary fire, which is, of course, Fan the Hammer. Now, this ability has been through some nerfs, and, well, right now in the meta, that's not really in there. So usually what you can do is you can use your flashbang and then fan the hammer to get an instant kill. For most heroes. Most, I said. And for the next ability is his combat roll. Mccree will roll and then reload all of his bullets as he reloads. Which is really useful since this, well, you can get around with this, of course. And also you can reload. So after you're like in the middle of a battle and you don't have any time to reload, you can just roll and then you reload, which is a really overpowered ability, just saying. Next ability is his ultimate, Deadeye. As you can see over here, I didn't use it very well because this ability isn't super reliable. So yeah, it's cool to get those multi-kills with his Deadeye, but most of the times you'll need to be in a high ground because unlike other abilities, this one actually gives your enemies an alert. If you hear it, he'll say, "It's high noon," which then means duck and cover, or you're gonna die. So it actually gives all your enemies a warning to either kill you quick, or get killed, basically. And this ability is pretty hard to use, but you can use it still. It used to be a zoning tool with competitive players, but recently, since the nerf, there isn't any zoning purposes, because if you cancel the high noon, well, it used to still give you 50%, but now it takes it all away from you. Next of all, we're going to be talking about Mccree's strengths and weaknesses. So one of the primary strengths of Mccree is his damage output. He does absolutely massive damage output. He can 3-shot any 200 health heroes with his weapon at a medium, close, or long range. Which gets to the next point. He is also very versatile. He can get kills in basically all ranges, minus in like extraordinary long ranges, of course. In close range, he can flashbang and fan. In medium and far range, he can just use his primary fire and get kills all day long. And it's also easy to escape with him. Well, not really, but you can still use your combat roll and try to escape. And this is his weakness. He isn't very mobile, and he does not have any self-sustain. Now let's see, Soldier, Soldier can run as a mobility, and he can heal, self-heal as an sustain. Mccree, he does not have mobility or sustain, which balances out for his massive damage output. And also, another thing about Mccree is that you need to have point-blank accuracy. You need to have the best aim in the world. The better you are at aiming, the better you are at with Mccree. Because Mccree is all about aiming. And it could be like a huge difference from a level 1 Mccree against a level 100 Mccree. Because, you know, one of them is, of course, more experienced with aiming, and the other one is not. Now, this comes to the final point of the guide, which is, of course, who is he good against, and who is he bad against? Well, using Mccree, you are pretty much good against every single hero with 200 health and under. He is extremely overpowered against 200 health or under heroes. People like Torbjorn, Widowmaker, Genji, they stand no chance against Mccree. And of course, Reaper and Mei, those are like sort of solid matches because, well, against them, it's kind of half and half because you can't really kill them in as much shots as you can kill, let's say, a Tracer or a Genji. And talking about Genjis, you can actually kill him in a really spectacular way. So normally, he would deflect your flashbang. What you could do, hit the flashbang on the floor so it doesn't deflect it, and then you can kill him, which makes him an extraordinary counter to Genji. Now for heroes like tanks, like Reinhardt, Zarya, Roadhog, maybe Winston, and possibly D.Va. These are things that Mccree players should probably watch out for, to be honest, since they have a huge amount of health, which is already a disadvantage, especially Roadhog. Roadhog's hook chain combo, not having it. It'll kill you very fast. And that is pretty much it. Mccree is good against, well, okay against most heroes, but good against especially heroes that are in medium range against them. But it's also not good against Zenyatta, which we'll talk about that in the Zenyatta guide because we are running out of time. Well, anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button in the face as hard as you can. If you want more guides, then make sure to subscribe so you get notified when I make another guide video. Next one, you never know what it's going to be about. It may be your favorite hero, Mei. I'm just kidding with you. But anyways, peace.